Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to explore celebrity plastic surgery disasters that you won't believe are real, from Hollywood's top stars to world fashion icons. They used to have perfect looks, but everything changed after just a few botched surgeries. The images in this video will leave you gasping in shock. Let's dive into the world of unrecognizable cosmetic surgeries. Have you ever met anyone in real life who has had plastic surgery? If so, leave a comment with 1. If not, leave a 0. The disastrous plastic surgery cases of celebrities in today's video will make you not believe your eyes. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section for further discussion, and remember to subscribe to the channel to support us to make more interesting videos. Jocelyn Wildenstein was once a symbol of luxury and high society glamour. Her life was intertwined with billionaire art dealer Alec Wildenstein. Her journey to infamy began not with a scandal, but with small cosmetic enhancements, subtle attempts to soften the march of time. But those small procedures became a relentless pursuit, each procedure taking her further from her natural self. Over time, the woman once admired for her elegance became a tabloid obsession, a cautionary tale caught between vanity and heartbreak. The breakdown of her marriage in 1999 marked a turning point, depriving her of both emotional support and financial security. By 2018, after decades of lavish spending, she declared bankruptcy, a stark contrast to her gilded past. Her surgeries to maintain her charm had left her isolated her face a laughingstock and her fortune in tatters. In 2022, she reappeared alongside makeup artist Alexa Stone, not as a triumphant return, but as a haunting reminder of the fleeting nature of beauty and the high cost of pursuing perfection. Her story speaks directly to an older audience. Time may change appearances, but true value is found in self-acceptance, not in the surgeon's scalpel. Mickey Rourke was a sex symbol of the 1980s, known for his rugged looks in films like 9½ Weeks and Angel Heart. However, he gave up the Hollywood spotlight to pursue his first love, boxing. This bold choice was not only shocking, but also had serious consequences. Years of harsh competition left his face with many serious injuries, including shattered facial bones and a broken nose that required multiple reconstructions. The surgery to restore his face did not bring the expected results and left him almost unrecognizable. Rourke himself has shared his regrets, blaming doctors for ruining his appearance. The change in appearance surprised the public and made them regret the image of a romantic man. The surgeries left scars both physically and mentally, causing him to lose the beauty he once admired. However, Mickey Rourke's story did not stop at tragedy. In 2008, he returned strongly with his role in The Wrestler, a film that truly reflected his painful journey in real life. This role was highly appreciated for its real emotions, deep life, and deep empathy. Rourke proved that talent and inner depth can overcome any prejudice about appearance. His journey is a testament to the power to overcome adversity not through perfect appearances, but through courage and honesty. Mickey Rourke shows that sometimes the most painful blows come not from the ring, but from life choices. He suffered loss, but also found redemption through art. His story is a reflection on the trade-offs between fame, passion, and the cost of trying to fix the past. In the spotlight and off, he is a true warrior. And that is the beauty that no surgery can create. Britney Spears, once known as America's pop princess, has lived her entire life in the spotlight from her teenage years to her adulthood. Her career has been marked not only by her music, but also by her dramatic personal ups and downs. Recently, alongside her music and her fight for freedom, she has been notable for her candor about cosmetic procedures. Unlike many celebrities who tend to keep it a secret, Britney has openly admitted to Botox fillers and skin treatments. This is not out of vanity, but as a rare form of control over her own body. After years of having others decide for her, this transparency has become a personal declaration of autonomy. In an age of social media retouching and filters, Britney's candor is a rare and genuine difference. Yet the media has not let her go latching onto every little change to fuel tabloid headlines. For Britney, every beauty decision is not a simple one. It's a symbol of her newly regained freedom. The scrutiny of the public and the press makes seemingly personal choices public. This shows that even in her most private moments, she has to fight to maintain her own control. Every step, every decision about her appearance tells a story of courage and relentless effort. For many who have followed her since the early years of her career, Britney's journey is a vivid portrait of the price of fame. More than just a pop star, she is a symbol of resilience in the face of societal pressures and systems of control. Her visible wounds are a testament to a life that has not been easy. But instead of hiding, Britney chose to face it and be true to herself. It is a rare form of strength in the entertainment industry, truth over perfection. And it is that which has always made her special in the eyes of fans around the world. Justin Jedlicka, also known as the human Ken doll, is a modern icon of extreme cosmetic transformation. By the age of 30, he had undergone more than 700 surgeries and procedures in an effort to reshape himself into the ideal he aspired to be. Justin's journey was more than just vanity, reflecting a deep struggle with body image and a desire to control his own appearance in a society that places a high value on physical beauty. Appearances on television shows like Botched and My Strange Addiction turned his story into a public spectacle, blurring the line between personal pain and entertainment. Justin's story raises many questions about the line between self-expression and self-destruction in the relentless pursuit of beauty perfection. In a world dominated by social media and photo filters, his journey makes us reflect on the invisible pressures that many people face to maintain an ideal image. For those who have observed the ever-changing aesthetic standards, Justin's story is both shocking and a wake-up call about the true value of beauty and self-acceptance. Adele's dramatic transformation has forced the world to rethink how we understand body image and self-acceptance. When she returned to the stage in 2020, appearing on Saturday Night Live after a long absence, the press was abuzz with reports that she had lost more than 100 pounds. For Adele, however, her weight loss journey was not about vanity, but about finding balance in her life after years of personal upheaval and the impact of the pandemic. She used the change as a way to regain control and survive, not simply as a physical transformation. Adele's transformation is not just a before and after photo, but also a story of painful internal battles that fans don't see. While inspiring millions, her journey also raises questions about a culture that celebrates physical transformation without paying much attention to the underlying causes. The pressure celebrities face to constantly reinvent themselves even when they're at their peak is an unavoidable reality. The deep sadness in Adele's story is not the weight she lost, but the silent emotional burden she had to carry. The world often praises the radiant appearance, forgetting the pain and inner turmoil that celebrities face. Her story is a reminder of the importance of understanding and sympathy, not only for the external changes, but also for the challenging inner life behind. In your opinion, is plastic surgery the best way to maintain beauty? If you think so, comment number 2. And if you think it is not always advisable, leave number 5. Today's topic will definitely make you think again about the downside of plastic surgery. Don't hesitate to share your views in the comments section. And remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Val Kilmer's transformation wasn't about chasing youth or clinging to fame. It was about surviving the unthinkable. Once a charismatic star in Top Gun, Batman Forever, and The Doors, Kilmer's commanding presence and voice helped define a generation of cinema. But in 2017, he revealed he had been battling throat cancer, a disease that attacked the very core of his identity. Multiple tracheostomies and aggressive treatments saved his life, but left permanent scars silencing the powerful voice audiences once knew. His words are now weak, but his resilience resonates more than ever. Kilmer's return in Top Gun Maverick was more than just nostalgia. It was a deeply emotional triumph. With the help of AI voice technology and sheer will, he reconnected with fans and reminded the world of his spirit. For those who witnessed his rise in the 1980s and 1990s, the moment carried a profound weight, showing that true strength is not measured by youth or beauty, but by perseverance. Kilmer's journey is a testament to endurance, a reminder that illness can change the way we look or sound, but it can reveal a deeper courage. Janice Dickinson has never shied away from the spotlight or from speaking her truth. Once hailed as the world's first supermodel, she built her legacy on striking beauty, bold confidence, and candid admissions of plastic surgery in a youth-obsessed industry. For years, she openly admitted to undergoing procedures to pursue an image she believed the fashion world demanded. But in 2016, everything changed. The breast cancer diagnosis forced her to confront death in a way no facelift or fillers could. Survival, not appearance, became her battle. Now, in her late 60s, Dickinson looks very different from the woman who once dominated magazine covers. But her fight revealed something more enduring than beauty and unbreakable will to live. It wasn't what she looked like that mattered, it was what she endured. Her return to television and public life wasn't vanity. It's a symbol of resilience, proof that true strength isn't created in the operating room. For older viewers who have experienced their own seasons of change, her story hits a very human chord. Janice Dickinson reminds us that the most powerful transformations aren't just skin deep. They're the ones that help us overcome life's toughest challenges. Christina Aguilera's transformation has always been a hotly debated and publicized topic in modern pop culture. Since her rise to fame with her powerful voice and innocent image in 1999, she has continued to reinvent herself throughout her career. Her weight fluctuations combined with the effects of motherhood and aging have led many to question the cosmetic procedures she may have undergone. However, looking only at her appearance misses a much more complex picture of the personal challenges Aguilera has faced. Behind the glittering performances and glamorous red carpet moments is a story of resilience in life as she has overcome divorce, public criticism, and the pressure to maintain her position in an industry that often abandons women after a certain age. Christina's transformations are not just a matter of vanity, but also a way for her to protect herself and regain control of her life's narrative. For those who have followed her journey from teen idol to seasoned artist, her story is a testament to perseverance and inner strength. Each public transformation hides a private struggle, a side of fame that the public rarely sees. Aguilera has proven that true beauty lies not just in the skin, but in the ability to overcome hardship and be true to yourself in the brightest Hollywood spotlight. Ariel Winter's decision to undergo breast reduction surgery at the age of 17 has brought attention to the silent struggle many young women face, especially those who have grown up in the Hollywood spotlight. For her, it was not about pursuing beauty, but rather a way to escape the lingering back pain and psychological pressure of unwanted attention. Thrust onto the red carpet as a teenager, Ariel faced countless comments about her body at an age when other young people were just beginning to discover themselves. What makes her story so powerful is the openness and honesty with which she shares her journey. By publicly choosing to reduce her bust size from an F cup to a D cup, Ariel Winter helped to dispel the stigma surrounding cosmetic surgery, presenting it as a health and life-enhancing decision rather than a frivolous one. Her candor changed perceptions of the procedure, turning it into a symbol of self-empowerment. Yet despite her courage, she faced harsh criticism, reflecting the harsh double standards women in the entertainment industry often face, judged for remaining natural and judged for making the change. Yet Ariel remains resilient and embraces her truth with pride. For viewers who have watched her grow from a child star into a strong, outspoken woman, her journey offers a powerful lesson in self-esteem and the importance of body ownership. Ariel's story is not only a personal journey, but also a modern inspiration encouraging people to stand up for themselves and honor the inner strength behind every important choice. Kaley Cuoco's honesty about her cosmetic procedures has created a new wave in the way Hollywood views beauty. Known for her role as Penny on The Big Bang Theory, she openly shared that she had breast augmentation at age 18 and later used Botox and fillers. However, what sets Kaley apart is that she doesn't view those changes as a quest for perfection, but rather as decisions that have helped her boost her confidence and make her feel more comfortable in her own skin. Instead of conforming to the strict standards of the entertainment industry, Kaley approaches cosmetic procedures with balance, viewing them as tools to help her express herself in the most natural way. Her candor has helped break down the stigma surrounding beauty, opening up more honest conversations about aging and self-image. Kaley Cuoco has proven that changing your appearance doesn't mean losing your authenticity and individuality. Her story challenges the traditional notion that beauty has to conform to a fixed standard, instead showing that personal choices can be both practical and liberating and empowering. In doing so, Kaley inspires many to be true to themselves and not be afraid to express change in their own way. Her story is a clear example of how self-care is not vanity, but a sign of strength and empowerment. Brigitte Nielsen, a tall and charismatic Danish actress, captivated audiences with her roles in Red Sonja and Rocky IV. With her natural beauty, bold charisma, and unwavering confidence, she quickly became a shining star on screen and in the entertainment industry in the 1980s. However, when she turned 40, Brigitte began to feel the harsh pressure of Hollywood's culture that was obsessed with youth and appearance. At the age of 44, she decided to participate in the reality TV show From Old to New to record the process of performing many cosmetic procedures to maintain her image. In a short period of time, Brigitte underwent facelifts, eyelid surgery, liposuction, Botox injections, and lip fillers. While the show was meant to showcase self-care and positive change, the results highlighted the high cost of chasing perfection. Her skin became tight, losing its natural warmth and naturalness, while her signature big round eyes became narrow and lifeless after eyelid surgery. Still, Brigitte insists she is happy with her new look, and even at over 60, the changes are undeniable. Brigitte's once classic beauty has been profoundly altered by cosmetic procedures. The quest for youthfulness, which seemed to preserve her beauty, has inadvertently blurred the very features that made her unforgettable to the public. This transformation has sparked much debate among fans and experts as to whether the procedures have actually enhanced her image. However, Brigitte has remained steadfast in her decision, continuing to appear confidently at public events and reality TV shows. Brigitte has openly shared that plastic surgery is a way for her to feel better about herself and maintain her position in the competitive entertainment industry. Her story is not only a testament to her aesthetic transformation, but also a profound commentary on the strict beauty standards that come with fame. Brigitte's journey is a reminder that sometimes the pursuit of perfection can take away from who we are. For older audiences, her story is a lesson in self-acceptance and a wise perspective on aging rather than trying to hold on to youth at all costs. Joan Van Ark, a beloved American television actress, left a deep impression on audiences through her role as Valine Ewing in Dallas and its spin-off series, Knots Landing. With her profound acting ability and natural charm, Joan created the image of a resilient woman who overcame pain and betrayal, attracting millions of viewers. At the peak of her career, she was an icon of beauty, talent, and charm on the small screen. However, behind the halo, Joan also faced the harsh pressures of showbiz, especially regarding age. By the early 1990s, Joan was becoming increasingly aware of Hollywood's obsession with youth and appearance. Her first nose job in 1991 was a modest step, but it set off a series of cosmetic procedures including eyelid surgery, facelifts, Botox injections, and chemical peels. Each procedure seemed to push her further away from the natural beauty that had once made her stand out. Over time, the signs of change became more obvious, leaving Joan's face looking hard and lacking in warmth. By the 2000s, Joan Van Ark's changing appearance was no longer something that the media and fans could not avoid. At the 40th anniversary of Knots Landing, her stiff and lifeless appearance caused a somber atmosphere and caused much discussion. However, Joan remained silent in the face of criticism and focused on her artistic career. Her legacy, especially her role as Valine Ewing, is still remembered with respect as a testament to her talent and sincerity that transcended any external changes. Joan Van Ark's journey is a poignant reminder of the consequences of chasing perfection in an entertainment industry where appearance is often placed above all else. But Joan's true beauty lies not in her appearance, but in her artistic contributions and her ability to connect with audiences through her performances. Her story is a reminder that true value always comes from within, from empathy, and a sincere heart, not from external interventions. Melanie Griffith, once hailed as one of Hollywood's most glamorous stars, has been known for her grace talent and distinctive beauty. From her breakout role in Working Girl to appearances in films like Something Wild and Body Double, she has become an icon of both vulnerability and strength on screen. With her radiant smile and expressive features, Melanie epitomized classic Hollywood glamour of the 1980s and 1990s. But as the entertainment industry became increasingly obsessed with youth and perfection, Melanie, like many actresses of her time, found herself under immense pressure to maintain a youthful appearance. Beginning in the late 1990s, she turned to cosmetic procedures, Botox, lip fillers, and facelifts, in an effort to maintain the look that had helped define her career. At first, the interventions seemed to produce the desired results: smoother skin, fuller lips, and a youthful glow. Over time, however, the effects of her repeated procedures became more apparent. Her once natural beauty was gradually replaced by a synthetic appearance that left her almost unrecognizable to longtime fans. Her overpumped lips and overfilled skin limited her facial expressions, creating a mask-like appearance that contrasted sharply with the warmth and softness she was once known for. By 2017, Melanie publicly admitted that she had not fully realized the extent of her changes until others began to point them out. Despite her efforts to reverse some of the changes, restoring her original appearance proved difficult. Rather than being remembered solely for her roles and charisma, much of the public discussion turned to her altered image. Melanie Griffith's journey serves as a sobering reflection on the cost of pursuing impossible beauty standards. In her attempt to hold on to her youth, she lost some of the qualities that made her uniquely admirable. Yet her willingness to speak candidly about her experience adds depth to her legacy, not just as an actress, but as a woman navigating a world that often values image over authenticity. For older audiences, her story is a heartfelt reminder that true beauty comes not from resisting age, but from embracing it with grace, confidence, and self-acceptance. Suzanne Somers, beloved for her role as Chrissy Snow on Three's Company, was a natural beauty with comedic grace. With her infectious smile and effortless youthful demeanor, she quickly became a household name and a fan favorite throughout the late 1970s and early 1980s. Audiences admired her acting talent, as well as the youthfulness and vitality she exuded so naturally. As time passed and the pressure to maintain a youthful appearance in the entertainment industry grew, Suzanne embarked on a journey of cosmetic intervention that surprised many fans. Initially, she focused on hormone therapy, organic living, and nutritional supplements, becoming the author of several health books and a prominent figure in the anti-aging community. However, in addition to natural methods, Suzanne also did not hesitate to use invasive cosmetic procedures to maintain her appearance. Jawline lifts Botox injections to smooth out her expressionless forehead, and fillers to plump up her lips and smooth out her wrinkles created a sculpted but rigid appearance far from her friendly, lively image before. The change led to much debate about her new look, leaving many fans confused. Suzanne admitted to being disappointed with the results at times, but she maintained that the procedures were an important part of her personal strategy for coping with aging. She viewed them as part of a holistic philosophy of health, beauty, and self-confidence, and continued to promote them into her later years. Despite the controversy surrounding her changing appearance, Suzanne Somers remains a powerful voice for aging with purpose and awareness. Her legacy is as diverse as it is profound: a talented actress, a passionate health advocate, and a woman who chose her own path despite challenges. Her story highlights that the pursuit of eternal youth can have unintended consequences, but that accepting yourself with your choices and flaws is also a powerful form of self-acceptance. There is no denying that Michael Jackson's dramatic change in appearance was due to decades of plastic surgery. From a dark-skinned man with African features, photos of him in his later years show a barely recognizable change. A narrower nose, fairer skin, higher cheekbones, a sharper chin, and dramatically altered eyes. This transformation has become a subject of controversy, not only in the media, but also in the cosmetic medical community. The journey began in the late 1970s with his first nose job in 1979, a move that Jackson himself considered carefully. He reportedly asked his sister, LaToya Jackson, to undergo the surgery first to see the results. Only after seeing her recover did he decide to intervene. From there, Jackson continued to undergo a series of procedures to change his appearance, not only for aesthetic reasons, but also to correct the effects of the surgeries that went wrong. Dr. Wallace Goodstein, who worked with Jackson's surgical team, said that Jackson visited the clinic every few months, often performing multiple procedures in the same session, from rhinoplasty to cheek implants to eyelid and chin surgery. Some experts, such as Dr. E.A. Gorbis, have even suggested that Jackson may have had as many as 100 surgeries in his lifetime. While there is no official figure, many observers believe that the extent of the interventions completely altered his facial structure, leaving him looking a far cry from his younger self. Despite all the controversy, it is undeniable that Michael Jackson has always devoted himself to his art and his fans. In a sharing, he once said, "I feel it would be selfish to enjoy my talent only for myself." Despite his ever-changing appearance, Jackson's artistic spirit and dedication are what made him a global icon, not only in music but also in the story of fame, pressure, and identity. Katie Price, formerly known as Jordan, rose to fame in the 1990s as a glamorous model with natural beauty, wavy hair, and a radiant smile. However, her journey through plastic surgery has completely transformed her appearance, transforming her from a youthful girl into a controversial icon of transformation. Starting in 1998, with her first breast augmentation from 32B to 32C, Katie has undergone more than 17 breast surgeries, 6 facelifts, and countless other procedures such as liposuction, Brazilian butt lift, BBL, and fillers and Botox. One particularly notable surgery came in 2017, when she had to have her face reshaped after a botched facelift that left her under eye creased and disfigured. Before and after photos showed a stark contrast to her natural features. She gradually transformed into a plastic appearance with full lips, unnaturally high eyebrows, and tight skin, making her unrecognizable to many fans. The complications from Katie Price's surgeries have had serious consequences. In 2015, she suffered a serious infection from her breast reduction. And in 2020, another breast augmentation went wrong, forcing her to have emergency surgery. Most recently in 2024, her 6th facelift, which cost $10,000 in Turkey, left her so swollen, bruised, and in so much pain that she couldn't see clearly. Katie admitted on the podcast How to Fail that she worried whether people were looking at her because she looked like a plastic doll or because she was beautiful, revealing her complicated relationship with surgery because she felt she wasn't beautiful enough. Comments on X and the media have suggested she is pursuing the Bratz doll look, but friends and family have expressed concerns about her body image issues and the risks associated with constant anesthesia. At 47, Katie Price continues to pursue plastic surgery with plans for 6 more procedures by 2025, including pixie ear surgery and more fillers in her buttocks, despite warnings from doctors and family that the procedures could be life-threatening. She told the Jeremy Vine Show that she felt ugly and regretted having the surgery at 18, but continued because she wanted to be the best version of herself. Despite harsh criticism on social media and complications such as scarring nerve damage and facial asymmetry, Katie has remained steadfast in her choice. Her story is a cautionary tale about the pressures of beauty in the entertainment industry and the cost of relentlessly pursuing perfection. But it also reflects the resilience of a woman who stays true to her vision even amid controversy. Barry Manilow's transformation over the years is one of the most notable examples of male cosmetic enhancement in the entertainment industry. Unlike many celebrities, Manilow has occasionally admitted to some procedures while keeping others private. His cosmetic journey appears to have begun in the mid-1980s around age 40. Early changes like a nose job and jawline reshaping enhanced his facial features while still maintaining his signature look. By the 1990s, his appearance showed more noticeable changes, which likely included a brow lift and facelift. This period marked the growing acceptance of male cosmetic surgery, although it was still rarely discussed. Manilow's transformation continued into the 2000s, becoming the focus of media attention. The cumulative effect of multiple surgeries, including a facelift and eyelid surgery, resulted in a significantly altered appearance. Although he has joked about some of his procedures, Manilow has been selective about sharing details. As a music-focused artist, he faces less pressure to maintain a particular look than traditional movie stars. His transformation reflects a broader cultural shift, with male cosmetic enhancements being discussed more openly. Manilow's evolution is now seen as part of his public image, rather than a source of scandal. Meg Ryan was once the American muse, the symbol of romantic movies in the 90s, with her sweet, natural beauty and radiant smile. Movies like When Harry Met Sally Sleepless in Seattle or You've Got Mail not only brought her to the pinnacle of fame, but also deeply engraved her image in the hearts of audiences around the world. However, entering middle age, Meg Ryan seems to not accept the fading of age, and has chosen to hold on to her youth through cosmetic surgery with results that have shocked the public. Although she never publicly admitted it, Meg Ryan's face had changed dramatically. Her lips had become abnormally thick, her cheeks were artificially puffed up, her skin was tight and expressionless, and her face had lost its natural harmony. The cosmetic intervention was considered excessive, causing her to lose the charm and approachability that had made her famous. The media and fans could not help but feel regretful, many even calling her a victim of Hollywood, where age is sometimes considered a taboo, especially for women. Meg Ryan is a heartbreaking example of how the pressures of appearance in the entertainment industry can cause even the most famous, successful, and beautiful people to lose confidence. Instead of continuing to shine with her natural beauty over the years, she lost herself in the wave of artificial surgery. However, Meg's film career still left a deep mark as proof that true beauty comes from talent and soul, something that no amount of surgery can create. And those are the celebrity plastic surgery disasters that will surely surprise you. Sometimes the pursuit of beauty leads to irreversible consequences. Hopefully this video has helped you have a clearer view of the dark side of plastic surgery in showbiz. If you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to support me to create more interesting content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.